everyone, welcome to part 79 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions, which you guys asked me on a post that I posted on my YouTube channel like over 2.5 months ago. If you haven't seen that post yet, click on my channel and go to the post tab. You can still ask me a question if you want to. The post is at the top of the page. I'm answering every single comment, oldest to newest. It is my goal in life to finish answering these comments. I will do it till I die if that's what it takes. So ask me a question and I'll tag you in the video when I answer your question. All right, let's go ahead and get to today's comment because today we have like some sort of a scenario. It's not really just a question. All right, so this person says, in the Percy Jackson The Last Olympian series, it's actually called Percy Jackson The Olympians, but I'll forgive you. Jason was the first of the three main demigods to turn 16. Then why was Percy the person being the doer of the prophecy? Shouldn't Jason be the person who the prophecy is talking about? And don't talk about Jason being a Roman because we know both the Greek and the Romans share the same prophecies, which is being showed by the prophecy of 7. You know what, guys, it's kind of hard to explain, but I do think that they didn't share the prophecies, okay? I think the Romans and Greeks were separated in prophecies until they came together, and I'll tell you why. We learned in the Lost Hero that the gods tried so hard to keep Greeks and Romans from crossing each other's paths for like hundreds of years because they knew that fighting would ensue if Greeks and Romans ever met each other on quests and whatever. So yes, I do believe they had different prophecies because they weren't in the same world. They weren't together in the same world. They were purposely being kept apart, okay? So the Romans had prophecies, the Greeks had prophecies. They were not together. But then in the Heroes of Olympus series, Hera/Juno decided, oh, we got to bring these demigods all together because we need all of them to stop Gaia. And at that point, the great prophecy talked about demigods from both of the pantheons, Greek and Roman. Also, I should mention the great prophecy doesn't even mention the fact that there should be demigods from Greek and Roman. It just says 7 half-bloods shall answer the call, to storm or fire the world must fall, an oath to keep with the final breath, and foes bear arms to the doors of death. It mentions nothing about there being some people from Greek and some people from Roman, okay? So I still think that's a Greek prophecy. It is a Greek prophecy. Rachel Elizabeth Dare, who is the Greek oracle, delivers that prophecy. I think the Romans just tag along because they're also demigods, but that prophecy is not necessarily talking about both Greek and Roman demigods. So no, I don't think that the great prophecy in the Percy Jackson series could relate to Jason, could have Jason be the person in the great prophecy because he's a Roman. And I know this person said don't say that he's a Roman, but that is the reason. These prophecies were Greek prophecies. They didn't concern Roman people, so for the sake of the prophecy, the Roman people were excluded. And plus, the Romans get their prophecies from the Sibylline books. The Greeks get their prophecies from the Oracle of Delphi. They're completely different. The great prophecy in the Heroes of Olympus series could have just been 7 Greek demigods, but Hera said, no, we need some Romans, and so she got some Romans. So the two different pantheons do have different prophecies, but just in the Heroes of Olympus series, they had to have both demigods in the great prophecy. That's it. So yeah, I think hopefully I explained that pretty well. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts on that theory, and I'll see you tomorrow for part 80 of answering your Percy Jackson questions.